Hey, what's happening everybody? Great to have you back here with us at our home, and this is recipe 17. So on our continued quest to create and share with you thrifty ideas of how to use some cheap pantry staples, today we're focusing on the humble chicken liver. Now, if you make a few twists to your chicken livers like we're about to share with you today, you can take them from good to really awesome. Okay, so what we've got going here, some onion, I have some garlic, we have the chicken livers. Now I know that might look a little sketchy and scary to some of you out there. Trust me, just trust me. I've got some chorizo here, and this was actually made by a friend of mine. It was his first attempt, and I must say, I'm pretty stoked for him because it came out really, really good. You should be adding a chili to this, but because this is the first time my kid's going to be trying chicken livers, we're going to skip the chili, so that you can throw in. I've got a little bit of tomato puree, because that's what we had in the cupboard. We don't have any tomato paste. I've got my favorite smoked paprika. I've got some fresh cream. We're going to finish it off, and you obviously need to serve it with something because it's saucy and you need stuff to dip. So I've taken some old rolls that are about to go stale, and I'm going to show you a really neat little trick with some olive oil and a clove of garlic when I roast these things in the oven. Okay, so when working with chicken livers, what you can do is you can sort of see that they have these kind of connective tissues and membranes and that sort of stuff. So it's sort of a good idea to kind of cut all that out, clean it out nicely. But again, it's entirely up to you, and it all depends on how much effort you actually want to go to. I'm going to get this pan on the go here and start heating up some olive oil. And we're just going to get the onions and the garlic and that sort of stuff on the go. And what I do with chorizo when I'm working with it for any type of ingredient to add to a recipe is I would take it out the casing. So just very gingerly, especially when you're working with Excalibur over here, you want to be just peeling that skin, just like that. And then I want to be rough chopping this up. Okay, so I've got my onions busy going at the moment, and the reason why you want to take this chorizo out of the casing is because you want to fry that down with the onions, so it releases all the oils and that nice smoky flavor that comes out of chorizo that makes it a proper banging ingredient to cook with. Okay, so these chicken livers are cooking up nicely, and at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some of this tomato puree. Now, I might go whole tin, I might go half tin, because I'm not going to go too heavy on the cream either. I prefer the tomato flavor with chorizo. It's one of those kind of cooking couples, chorizo and tomato, that slide really easy into bed together as well. So we're going to add that, we're going to add some of this paprika to it, then let it cook down. Okay, so at this point it's really important to taste. Just to check, you'll notice I haven't put any salt or anything in yet, purely because of the chorizo. Oh. So that needs a little bit of salt. I'll put some pepper in there as well, but I'm happy where this is going. I'm going to put a little bit of cream in now. I'm going to turn that heat all the way down, let it sort of simmer, and we're going to get onto that toast. Okay, so I've got an oven tray here. The oven's already warmed up to 180. Just going to throw some olive oil on the bottom here. And what I'll basically do is I'll take these pieces now on the one side, and you'll see I'll just kind of wipe them in there to spread that oil around. So I'll carry on with this and then show you the next step. Okay, so as you saw there, we gave it a nice coating of olive oil on top as well. We don't have to worry about turning them because we rubbed that pan now with the bread in that olive oil. A little bit of salt on top, and then that's going straight into the oven. And check that action. Now I'm going to take this little clove of garlic, and I'm just going to rub it, just like that, on each single little bread. And what that does is the heat from the bread actually slowly starts to melt this garlic, and it rubs off and gives us an instant little garlic bread hit. Well, such a simple little trick, and these garlic breads turned out absolutely great. super crunchy. Let's blow it up. Spring onion, and there you have it. Our chicken livers with chorizo, toasty garlic breads. And I tell you what, if I can get my kid under 3 years old to be tasting animal organs on Easter when there's chocolate around, you better know that's parenting 101. I'll see you tomorrow.